With tobacco-related diseases taking the lives of Americans every day, the Tobacco Control Unit is a valuable division of the MSU Social Science Research Center.
We do surveillance of attitudes and knowledge and practices regarding tobacco. We do it at the national level, the state level, and even the local level. And we do that for lots of reasons, but one of it is to inform our state tobacco control programs about where initiatives might be successful, where there might be resistance. So we do a lot so that they can plan and evaluate their tobacco control programs.
One focus of the Tobacco Control Unit is the Smoke-Free Mississippi campaign.
Smoke-Free Mississippi is a movement educating Mississippians about the importance of smoke-free air across the state. There was a bill that was introduced in the Senate that would have made all indoor public places smoke-free. That's restaurants, bars, casinos, workplaces, and 20 feet from the door as well. It passed the Senate in a weakened form and then died in committee in the House of Representatives this year. We're hopeful that next year maybe a stronger bill will get through both houses and to the governor's desk.
While the bill wasn't successful at the state level, it has been gaining lots of attention locally.
At the local level, there has been a lot of activity getting smoke-free ordinances passed. Prior to May of 2006, there were only 2 really small communities in the Delta that were smoke-free. These were cumulatively, I think this protected about 0.01% of the population of Mississippi. Starkville was the first town that was a little bit of bigger size to pass a smoke-free law. Ours was implemented in May of 2006. We now have 37 communities in Mississippi, and that protects over 20% of the population. So 20% of the population of Mississippi now lives in a community where smoking is not allowed in any indoor public place. It's basically the law that was proposed at the state level exists as a local ordinance in 37 communities.
And the ordinances have proved to be beneficial.
It is an interesting field to be in because we know that the work that we're doing is saving lives. We did look at hospital records for a couple of university towns, Hattiesburg and in Starkville, and we found significant reductions in both of these towns in heart attack admissions after the smoke-free law went into place.
Smoke-free indoor public places can both improve the health of Mississippians and save them money.
The very overall goal is to improve public health. We know that for every percentage point that we can reduce the prevalence of smoking, we're going to save lives and improve people's quality of life. And we also know that about half of smokers will ultimately die from a disease caused by smoking. So if we can reduce smoking, we can improve people's quality of life and just improve health overall. There's also very profound economic benefits. Right now, the state of Mississippi pays annually about $719 million in healthcare-related expenses directly attributable to tobacco use. That's $719 million that we don't have to spend. And when you look at a state like Mississippi, many of our people are covered by Medicaid, and Medicaid is covered by state and federal taxes. So each household in Mississippi is spending about $555 of the tax money that they send into the state is going to fund Medicaid to treat diseases caused by tobacco. So it's also an economic issue. We can save the state, we can save the taxpayers money if we see less tobacco use. And it's a quality of life issue as well. 75% to 80% of Mississippi adults don't want to be exposed to secondhand smoke when they're out in the workplace or in a public place.